We living. Alright guys, so we're back. It's officially the second episode of what do we call this? MegaMash Mix Monday? MegaMash Monday? We still don't have a title. Official title, because I can't remember what it is. But that's cool. So today we're gonna talk about one of the characters, the main character, who goes by the name his gamer tag. It's hard to see my air quotes. Maybe I need to zoom out more. His gamer tag is Main. His gamer tag is Main. Now this is a name he falls into, and we'll get more into that as the story progresses. I'm very bad at naming people, so that's why I came up with the name Main. He's a main character, Main. So Main is, and hopefully, oh wait, he's over there. He should be over there for you, so you can kind of get an idea of what he looks like. I'm trying to go with a really simple style for the story, so I can draw these pages relatively quickly instead of spending hours on them. So don't be too upset if you're not blown away by the my my graphical prowess, right? But Main is a character who is he's the Goku type, the Luffy type. He wants to help everybody. He wants to grow and be better. He wants to be the best, and that's his driving force. You know, he's a young guy. For the story takes place in a high school, at least for the first I guess saga or episode. It takes saga, not episode. It takes place in a high school, so he's on the younger end. I think I'm placing him either in high school, either as a freshman or a sophomore. Wait, freshman, junior, sophomore, senior? I don't know, the second year, whatever that is. We're placing him there. And he comes into school thinking he has a really good grasp on the game, MegaMash Mix. He thinks he plays the absolute best character in the game, Kurame, which is a hard-hitting, slow but really hard-hitting character. He just thinks he's on top of the world, and he's really good. And he is pretty good in his own right. He can beat all his friends at his old school, and his best friend and him are easily the best in his school, and he can beat his best friend playing upside down. He literally plays the game upside down sometimes, just to add extra challenge to himself when he's playing his little friends and the computers, you know. And then he is introduced into this world where he is not good at all, and I think that's how a lot of okay, and this is my whole purpose with the character. He's that introduction into the competitive scene. And I think that's how a lot of people feel. They can beat all the computers. They can beat all their friends. They got this in the bag. They're going to go in and prove to the world they're the best. And that's who Main is supposed to be. At least at the very beginning of the story. He enters the story and finds out about this competitive scene just by walking around school. In school, MegaMash Mix is a big deal. They have a after-school club dedicated to the game, and in that club they run a stream, and they even have access to the school on weekends, so they can run streams through the school on weekends, which is pretty neat. Now this young man has never heard about the competitive scene at all, yet alone streaming the game yet, so he's definitely introduced into a crazy world once he gets there. He doesn't know any of the advanced techniques in the game or any of those things. But he's a very fast learner, and he is very good at one, applying what he learns, and two, making use of fundamentals. And I think I'm trying to mimic what I'm good at, or what I used to be good at when I was a competitive player. Alright guys, little camera malfunction there, so let's get back into it. I think I left off talking about Main and how he kind of fits into the beginning of the story. So yep, he's that archetype that's easy to approach for you guys, for people new to the scene, I guess. And through him, we're gonna learn more about the story, the gameplay, the advanced elements that we may not understand. Otherwise, we're gonna learn that through him learning about the game. So I think that's a good way to introduce new concepts and complex ideas without it being boring and useless. Feeling like we're being told what's happening. So that's his purpose in the story. And he's, like I said, he's that Goku, he's that Luffy, he's that guy who's really passionate about his friends and about progressing and growing stronger, right? I think this is exactly where I was last time. The way he plays is based a lot on how I used to play when I was a competitive Smash player. So this is both in Melee and in Brawl. It's very heavily influenced and cemented in my fundamentals. So spacing was a huge thing for me, and I guess baits and reads. Those are how I came to success with relatively lackluster characters like Samus in Melee and Sheik in Brawl. Just spacing and fundamentals. It wasn't high amounts of tech skill, very fast play style. So that's not what brought me success when I did play. So that's him in a nutshell. His personality. Let's kind of expand on that a little bit too. He's very down to earth, very loving. He's also very I don't want to say foolish. I think he's a very smart character, which doesn't always fit into the Luffy and Goku kind of mindset. But he's a really smart kid, you know. He wants to do well, and it's not just in school. I mean, not just in gaming, but in school and relationships and everything. He wants to be the literal best at everything he does. Hold on one second. I got a vibration on my phone. Okay. People are live on Twitch. I won't show you who, but people are live on Twitch. That's what it was. It wasn't not that cool, I guess. And so I guess in that sense, he doesn't mind taking losses because he knows every loss is a chance at growth. Every missed opportunity is a new opportunity, you know? And that's how he views the world. That's how he views even losses in the game, even high stakes losses. He'll come out of those oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, you know, like, all right, I know what I should not do anymore. And I think that's also another thing that makes him very, very powerful as the story progresses. Of course, he's a main character. He's gonna become a beast as the story goes on. In this first saga, I call it the opening tournament saga, because that's all I can think of. He starts out, he plays against one of the best, probably the highest ranked player in the school, which is a young lady. We'll talk more about her, I think, next week, actually. Or actually, maybe not. We'll see. We'll talk about her maybe next week. Maybe. A young lady who's probably the best in the school. She runs the events and does a whole bunch of stuff. Commentates occasionally. She's really popular at the school and within the community for being such a well-versed player. That's the very first person that we see him facing. He gets destroyed, right? But him being him, he doesn't crush his spirit. He learns from that and takes her advice and actually moves way up in the tournament to eventually meet her again in the finals. So it just goes to show how adaptive this kid is. And he isn't using like special. He doesn't get some anime superpowers or anything. He just uses basic tech, the basics to progress further in the tournament. And I think that's really impressive because the caliber of the players there is it's good. It's good on for a local level event, you know. And I want this story to eventually grow and grow, and eventually get to, you know, regionals and then nationals. But that's way down the way. I do have that stuff already planned and a lot of it written out already. So hopefully we can get there. So I'm not trying to keep these extremely long. But if you have any specific questions about the characters, character I've already spoken about, characters I mentioned, then let me know, you know. I'm going to talk about those in the future. So next video, actually what I have in mind, what I'd like to do is on a character, Kurame. I'm going to go over the character's movesets, where the character's from, those types of things. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. I'm trying to keep these short so we'll actually watch them all the way through. Hopefully the lighting's better. Hopefully the sound is better in here. And guys, as always, I really do appreciate you sticking with me through the whole thing. Please, if you haven't already, follow me here, you know, subscribe, because I'm going to be producing more content. I'm trying to do at least 2 videos a week for you guys, so definitely follow me here. I'm going to have another sketch vlog on Friday, and hopefully, if we're really lucky, something in the middle. I'm aiming for Wednesday. Want a special surprise for you guys then. And another sketch vlog on Wednesday. And I'm doing another 6-day challenge. I don't know when I'm starting it, but something for ESAM actually. I'm gonna do a banner for ESAM. So a lot of cool stuff in the works. A lot of work, but that's what I signed up for. You know, like I said in my last video, the Omni video. I'm putting in all this work for you guys. I really want to do this for you. So definitely, please, I beg you, let me know what you'd like to see on the channel. And I'll do my best to accommodate you there. As always, guys, God bless, be safe. I'll see you in the next video.